Welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling, and it's been quite a while since I made a video. At least it seems that way. Actually, it hasn't been that long, but it just seems like a while. So I just figured I'd hop on and talk about wrestling. Everyone was raving about the SmackDown, and yeah, I thought it was a really solid episode. Hats off to Kofi Kingston. I gotta say, he's really, over the last few months, I've seen him in some really, really great matches. His feud with Jack Swagger, his little feud he had with Jack Swagger, that was really well done. And the Dolph Ziggler seems to be really well done. I'm glad he actually won the title. They had title change on SmackDown, and the Intercontinental title automatically gained just a little bit more prestige because of that little show they put on. So I hope they can keep the steam going on the Intercontinental title and give us good matches when it's involved. When that title's on the line, we need a good match. We need good competitors. And those guys like Ziggler and Kingston, that's what that belt was made for. It was made for guys who should be main eventers but aren't. And they're the best at what they do. The Intercontinental title, that's why it was created. This hat's a little small, isn't it? I haven't worn this hat in a while. Got a bit of a haircut. Yeah, look at that. But I tend to do that from time to time, actually. It'll grow back out. But anyways, so that's been going good. And looking forward to the Royal Rumble. I hope it'll be a good event. What else? So the Nexus CM Punk thing, I love CM Punk. He's one of my favorite guys. But it just seems a little weird, him taking over the Nexus. I hope that he turns it into the Straight Edge Society and gets rid of Nexus. Him leading Nexus is kind of silly. I guess they being who they are the Nexus, and he's leading Nexus. I guess he's a part of Nexus, but kind of gets confusing. I guess, how Cena was a part of Nexus, he's a part of Nexus, but I would have rather had him take over those guys and just make them part of the Straight Edge Society and get rid of Nexus altogether. Having Wade Barrett exist without being in Nexus is going to be weird and hard to pull off. They're just going to forget it ever happened, or what? What was I going to say? It's like Wade Barrett's very far away from being a babyface, okay? I mean, he's like on another planet as far as like him ever being a babyface. Maybe one day he will, but I don't see it for a long time. And the Nexus are not babyfaces. The Nexus couldn't exist if they were babyface. You couldn't have a babyface Nexus. It would really be stupid. So it's just kind of like mucky how this is all going to pan out, because if Wade Barrett's attacking the Nexus, then is he a babyface? I don't really like him as a babyface right now. I think it's way too early. I do agree that the Nexus thing should probably be coming to an end right about now, but I think that's what they should do, and stick a fork in it and let CM Punk just have those guys be the Straight Edge Society, and then eventually just allow them to dissolve and go their own ways. We all know that only one or two of them is going to stick around, and the rest of them are going to be gone. Skip Sheffield. Let's talk about him for a second. Who? Skip Sheffield. He was this bald guy, kind of like a Stone Cold Steve Austin wannabe. Wore a vest. He was in Nexus. Remember him? Yes, I'm sure you do. But Skip Sheffield, what the hell's going to happen to him, man? Maybe he'll come back. Maybe I'm full of shit. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. But as far as I see it, I don't really see him being able to get back over. And it doesn't really bring a lot. And without the momentum of having the Nexus angle behind him to build him up, which a lot of these guys have, like Husky Harris and McGillicuddy, which I think Kurt Hennig's son being called Mike McGillicuddy is really gay, really stupid. Now, one could argue we'd have DiBiase, Hennig, Rhodes, Orton. I mean, it is starting to get a little bit out of control when you look at the second, third generation stars. But Mike McGillicuddy? I mean, it just doesn't sound good. Mike McGillicuddy would be like Tugboat. Remember him? Should be like some big fat guy, wears like a little hat, like striped shirt, like Mike McGillicuddy or something, like not Henning. I wish that he was just called something else, but oh well. Well, anyways, that was just me with a little shooting. I know there's been a lot of people who have requested me continue reviewing the WrestleMania anthologies, and I intend to do that. Just be a little patient. Haven't been around my video collection all that much. Haven't had a chance to dig into that and take the time to do it right. A lot of my videos are just spontaneous, and I don't want it to be a mess, so I want a little preparation. But yeah, I will definitely do that, guys, and I'll talk to you next time. See you next time on Hot Water Wrestling.